Once upon a time, there was a farmer who had one horse, and then that horse decided to run away. Everyone in the village came around and said to the farmer, "Oh, that is such bad news." And the farmer said, "It's not good or bad. I don't know." The next day, that horse returned but brought 6 more horses with it. And so all the villagers came around and said, "This is a miracle. You now have 7 horses. What great news." And the farmer said, "Great news, not so great news. We don't know yet." The next day, the farmer's son was training one of the horses, and he got bucked off the horse and he broke his leg. You can see how this story evolves. It goes from bad to good to bad to good. And that story is something that really resonated with me at a time when I was facing some disappointing news. My business partner, Harris Rabin, talked about this. I think it was something he had been using with his children, and it really helped me to think differently. It actually comes from Taoist philosophy, and it's all about the interplay between good and bad and uncertainty. And with that in mind, I thought I'd think through what are the things that we can learn from that story to help us all deal with disappointment, because there's going to be more disappointment for sure. And the things that I really took away from that are what the Stoics do, which is stay focused on what you can control. A lot of disappointments happen for reasons that never were in your control in the first place. And so it's important to remember that. The second thing is to know that disappointments are not the end of the story. They're just chapters in the book. And the things that come next may actually be because of the disappointment that you had. And you don't know whether the disappointment is actually a bad thing or a good thing at this point in time. We only know that in the future. The other thing is to do what I did with Harris, which is just share your disappointment. When I did that, Harris was able to give me this amazing story. And I think the connection we made through that deepened our relationship. So I hope those ideas help you the next time you're facing a disappointment or someone in your team is dealing with a disappointment. And I'm very curious to learn from you. What are the things you tell yourself when something that seems bad happens to you? I really look forward to seeing that, so please put it in the comments.